is TradPub obsolete? This one's part one, the pitch. And this was quite a lengthy one. Let's get into it. So Lover Fighter Writer writes, a great topic, both because it's timely and because I didn't realize I was thinking about it. I don't think TradPub is obsolete in the sense that it can't work, but I do think it's outdated and, in most cases, provides fewer benefits to the author. Goes on to write, my understanding of TradPub right now is that a few companies hold most of the market share, and it may be more exclusive than ever. Not in the sense that only certain people will get published, though that may also be true, as Herman and myself were just alluding to, but that very few authors have the chance of significant success. Yes, let me just say something on that. That was a big deal. That there was some stats were going around where it was like the percentage of authors that make, what was it? Basically, the percentage of traditionally published authors that actually earn out on their advance are very, very small, minuscule amount of traditionally published authors actually earn out on their advance. So one thing that I actually learned, I guess it does, there are deals where like maybe you could have to pay your advance back, but I've actually learned through the grapevine that that's actually uncommon. What is actually more common in the traditional publishing world is that you'll get paid in advance for your book or books, your book deal. And then what will happen is you have to earn out on the advance. So say you get an advance of like 50K, you won't be paid any royalties on your book. You will be paid 0 royalties on your book until you have earned out on that advance. So basically, you've earned back the 50K. So then once you've earned back the 50K from the advance, then you'll start earning some royalties off of your book. And I guess very, very few authors do that. And if you, and look, and in defense of indie publishers, I think that's very generous on their part. And that's probably why, like I said before, a lot of people try to aim for to be traditionally published because of that nice, that nice little payday there. Because you could get, depending on, because you got social media involved as well, depending on, your type of following and stuff, I could see how people could nail themselves like a nice hefty 6-figure book deal right out the gates, depending on your level of influence. All right, right at the end, right down at the bottom here, goes on to say, self-pub, on the other hand, offers variable levels of success for all types of authors. Amazon Kindle does have a massive market share, but there are a number of good alternatives and many ways to promote books. Ultimately, TradPub is rigid and exclusive, and self-pub is flexible and accessible. So while TradPub is great for a small percentage of authors, self-pub will be better for the majority. I couldn't have said it any better myself, sir. Thanks for the comment.